Hello and welcome to my new Minecraft Skyblock series, Divine-Skyblocks. It's going to be a 10 to 12 episode series of videos recorded over a 2-week period on OPBlocks Skyblock server. Just a bit of a heads up, I will be recording in bursts videos, so if there are any comments or hints and tips that are around a published video, then apologies in advance. I might not see it straight away. As soon as I see it, I will call that out and mention it. So yeah, let's get right into it. So we're going to go into OPBlocks and we're going to join the server. Now while that's loaded up, it might take a bit of time while that's loading up, just let you know that at the bottom of the screen this way, all my socials are scrolling around, so by all means feel free to check in on one of them. So let's go and start this. We're going to go and we're going to create a Skyblocks server. Here we go. And we're going to start by going to IS create. And what that does is allows us to create a brand new island from scratch. So I think I'm going to start and I'm going to do, just for this series, I'm going to do a classic island. So this will create and teleport me over to a classic island. Now there's a few things that you need to do when you get set up, not be stuck under a tree for starters. You start with some of the basics. You start with a tree, you've got your lucky block, which I'll talk about in a second, you've got a chest, you've got a cobblestone generator here, nothing in inventory at all. If we go into here, this should give some of the basic starter tools. So let's just get the armor added. I'll start with a pickaxe and a wooden axe. The lucky block you get to hit every hour, and it starts with 10 times, but you can upgrade that as you go along. So let's do that. So while that's happening, the series is going to be about 30 minutes long per episode. If I'm in the middle of something and we go a bit further than that, then that's okay. If I'm a little bit shorter because I've finished something, again, that's okay. So we've been given our starter inventory of stuff. So first of all, let's just put away the stuff we don't need straight away. We'll keep the bone mill, water blocks, the lava buckets. Okay, let's just start by making that to a large chest. And I think what we'll do is we'll just start here by expanding the island a little bit. I want to just give myself a bit more space to work with. There we go. Around this side as well. So I'm holding down shift for those of you who've not really played Minecraft before. Hold down shift, that kind of stops you falling off the edge. It doesn't matter if you fall off the edge. If you fall off the edge, you just fall down to the bottom of the world and you should respawn back where you started. So it's not too much of an issue other than a bit of an inconvenience. There we go. There we go. Done it again. Now, as part of this series of videos, you do have access to fly. I do already have access to that. So if you do /fly, then that's disabled. Do /fly, and it enables, and it does allow you to fly. You don't get that when you first start a brand new series. You have to be part of the community and vote every day. So on OPBlocks, you get to vote 6 times. Once you've voted, and I'll show you the vote menu, once you've voted 84 times, you get a £5 gift card, and flying is $5, $4.99, so you can get fly. So because I've played on this series of servers before, I already have access to that already, so that's why I've got that. So bear that in mind. But I will try. I'm going to disable fly initially for the first couple of episodes, and then we'll start using it again. So I'm just going to check these books out, see if we get anything nice. Unsteady arrow, give chance to give your enemy nausea for a few seconds, and agile 1, that just stops you trampling on crops. So right, so I think we want to just start as where most Minecraft series start, and that is chopping down some trees. So let's do that. Now, because stuff is quite limited on this server, what you need to do is you need to try and make sure that you get and take advantage of as much as you can. So I am going to just make sure that I get the best opportunity to get saplings from the leaves by hitting them myself. You can see there's one there. What I have got is I've got feet drops turned on, which means that when I break something, and as you can see, my oak saplings has got up to now at 6. They will all drop your feet, so they won't fall off the edge if you hit them. But if you let them, the leaves decompose themselves, there's a chance that they'll fall off the edge. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to create a bit of a tree at the back. I'm going to switch my night vision on, so that we can see in the dark. We don't need any of that. So there we go. So let's think of some of the things that we need. We've got cobblestone, which means we can make tools. We have some oak wood, so let's get some planks because we need a crafting table. There we go, one crafting table, and we'll pop that down next to the chest, and we'll just get some of the normal sort of stuff to start with. Let's go with a that's not how you make cobblestone pickaxe. You need sticks, of course you do. Let's just make, I know I've got some sticks, but I'm going to need them just to make the rest of the tools. There we go, we'll shift click that. Right, let's get ourselves a stone pickaxe, a stone, oh I'm all over the place, a stone shovel, a stone sword, there we go, stone axe, I always forget the recipe for axe, it's that might be hoe, there we go, yes it is, axe I think, correctly is that, am I doing it the wrong way around? There we go, that's axe, right, okay, now I've thoroughly embarrassed myself there. There we go, right, okay, so let's try sit in this spot here, and we're just gonna, oh, not with an axe, we're not, we're gonna chop something. Now you do have to be careful initially when you're using a cobblestone generator. Good, iron off the bat there. Coal, that's good as well, we need to get a furnace up and running, because if you hold down left click it will break the generator at the back. What I tend to do later in the game is I will try and get some obsidian. It's good to just pop some obsidian around the outside, and there's no chance you're going to accidentally break it. There we go. Now, if I remember correctly, I've done this all in vain, because if you go to kits, I think you get yourself a starter kit. There we go. Of course you do. Right. I don't know why you even bothered doing that. Let's just put that to one side. I am going to create a furnace, couple of furnaces actually, just because it's always handy to get them up and running, and we have our one piece of coal. But the kit note kind of gives you a bit of a head start. It's not cheating, it's part of the Skyblocks experience. Let's just pop all of that in there, because what the kit note does is, if I open it up, it gives you full set of starter armor. So of course it does. So we don't need any of that. Let's get rid of that. So all of that stuff that we just did, painful as it was pointless. But we do have the. Oh, let's get my inventory back in. There we go. Axe. Okay. Don't need that. Put that in there. Okay, good. Right, let's get our hoe, just creating ourselves a very basic early farming setup. Carrot, sugarcane, potato. Yeah. Right, so let's put carrot down there. Wheat. Let's get a melon in, a pumpkin in, a potato in, and we'll pop a sugarcane there. There we go. Don't know what I think the brown mushrooms for right. Let's put that in there. We don't need an apple. Right. Cactus is a great source of income, but we need sand for that, so we'll keep that for when we get the sand. Let's just put that. Got another oak sapling, sugarcane. Put that up there. Just a bit of inventory management for the moment. There we go. Put that there. That there. Don't need nether wart yet, because you need soul sand. Right, let's pop this. I've not done very well. Literally all over the place today. Extra oak sapling there. Let's give that a chance to grow. What we will do is let's expand this even further. Totally did that on purpose. Let's just give ourselves a bigger farming setup to start with. There we go. Okay, right, we'll keep the rest. We've got I made one and so, okay, right. Let's okay, good. That's given us the opportunity to expand as we need to. Great. Right. Raw copper. So let's pop that into there. Let's get some of that cooking up. We'll put the iron in there for the time being. We've got cobblestone and we've got dirt where we need it. We've got oak wood should we want to build anything like that. Do have access to /fix as well. Again, something that you can buy with game cards. If you press fix all, it repairs everything. It hasn't done because it's stone, but here we go. Right. So let's. So what we're after is we're after some coal. That's what I want to do. I want to get some more coal so we can get our furnace going. In fact, I can put. That's good. Oh, there's the wood. Don't really like that wood anyway. There we go. Bit of coal. That's good. So like I said, we're trying to build the gaming community, the Divine Gamers gaming community back up again. So we're going to be live streaming across Twitch and YouTube. These videos will be uploaded to YouTube. We do have TikTok accounts and Instagram accounts and you know, all the social media accounts. So they are scrolling along the bottom of the screen just to my right. So by all means, you know, feel free to check them out. Give us a like. Interact with us. I have noticed that we do seem to have a bit of a hole in our generators. Let's just put that there to stop that falling out. Right. Okay. Let's put that in there, that in there, like that. And let's do that. Right. Now we can get ourselves a. These are very basic starter items. We will, and I don't know if we have access. And again, it's probably going to make me out to be a liar. So we have access to all of these free things. I bet one of these is the kit note. Of course it is. Right, so let's just you need to forget everything I've just talked about because I'm talking absolute rubbish. Because we can open the Magician kit note, and the Magician kit note gives us all of this good stuff. So let's get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that. That, shovel, that, got a bow and arrow there. Get loads of ender pearls which we will sell. Dirt, hopper. What have we got on here? They are. What are these? What's that giving me? Oh, okay, some nice starter blocks. I have a feeling these give me more armour. So let's just go and completely ruin our entire game. I'm going to do that just so everything goes into the overflow when I do this. Of course, there we go. Yeah, of course it does. There we go. Right, so now we've got in our overflow full load of additional stuff that we didn't need. Hey ho. So anyway, we have our PV one, which is our personal vault one. This is where I keep all of my tools that I'm not going to use. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 2, Efficiency 5. So let's get rid of that. No, we don't need that. Fortune 1. So these sets are old. Don't need them. Put that there. Put that there. Right. Okay. In my Vault 2, I'm going to keep my value blocks like that. I realise we talked about our books, but we didn't actually do anything with them. That was just because I was stupid and completely forgot. And there's the sand. Right. Okay. So let's do this now. Right. It's like I've never played this before. I completely have. Anyway, right. This. So the thing to remember on Skyblock, right, and it's something that I always forget, is that you can work in 3D. So our natural instinct with anything Minecraft related is to build a nice big wide island to do everything on. But actually Skyblock goes up and down. So and I always seem to forget that point. So I am going to not forget that this time. I'm now going to create a bit of an area here. Come on. I'm just going to make a square. There we go. And then what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to go up, up, up. Like that. And now I'm going to build myself another platform. So this is going to be higher up. Now, one of the farming unlocks that you have to get as part of your masteries that you can buy using sky coins is lightless crops. So if I put a farm under here, we would find that we wouldn't be able to plant all of the crops we wanted. So that's why I'm kind of doing it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this the starting point of my cactus farm. Now, cactus farms are fully AFK-able farms, but I'm not going to do that to start with. I am going to just build that, saving the sand to make sure that I do that. But they are fully AFK-able when they are eventually set up. And the idea is you pop string in between the cactuses and then pop another piece of sand on the top. So when the cactus grows up, it breaks, and when it breaks into a crop hopper underneath, which will gather all the crops up, and we'll make some money of that because it'll go into an auto sell chest. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the island. So if we do /chunk borders, this shows us where our chunk borders are. Okay, and this is key because what you want to do is make sure that you try and keep your main elements in the same chunk. Because when you start getting the mob hoppers and the tree hoppers and the fish hoppers and the ore hoppers, they will all pick up items from within this chunk, and you can see the chunk border. So if I placed a crop hopper in this, when I've harvested any crops in this square here, they will go into that hopper. Similarly in this square here, similarly in this square here, and this square here, and you can expand your island. So what I'm keen to do is make sure that when I build my cactus farm, it's all in one chunk, just so one hopper will catch it all. And what we do is we then that is not stone or cobblestone block. What we then do is we then build up, and the cactus farm goes high, high, high into the sky. There we go. So let's just mark out. I think I've got more cobblestone in my overflow backpack. The screen goes red as you are getting to the edge of your island limit. Right. OF. No, we don't. We don't have any more cobblestone, so that's one thing we need to do. So I think what we're going to do is we just need to get some cash, really. We've got no dollars, so let's sell these ender pearls. We're not going to get a huge amount for them, but let's get rid of them. We don't need the lapis because you don't enchant in the same way on this as you do in regular Minecraft. I really want to just clear down my overflow. Golden apples, good. We only need one set of them. Let's get all of them out. Get all of that out. There we go. And then let's put all of the stuff we don't need into PV1. There we go. All of that. Yeah, we can put the apples and golden apples into there. I can pop that into there like that. Go there. Again, some key to have good inventory management on this game. I do have a hopper there already. I'm going to create, so this is going to be my blocks tab. If I create a farming tab, I'll put the nether wart into there. We'll keep the grass blocks. No, let's put the grass blocks up there like that, and the dirt like that. Let's just get everything nice and clean. Pop the sand there like that, and we can shift click all that into there. You can rename the vaults. I haven't so far, but you can rename them. Right, let's keep a stack of them on us. What else we got in our overflow? Okay, all of this weaponry and helmets and stuff like that. Let's get rid of them out of our inventory, of our overflow, into our inventory, so that we could then put them into our PV1. Go there. That can go there. That can go there. That. I don't need that bow. That can go in there. That can go there. Good. Right. Okay. So the idea being is we'll extend that to fill that full chunk, and that will be our cactus farm, and that will go up as high as we can, and we build it as we go along. So what I might do under here is create a bit of a storage system. Eventually our trees are growing, which is great. Okay, we are pretty set up for a starter. Starter for 10. I could use the bone meal. Let's use the bone meal to grow these crops. There we go. Harvest them like that. Duplicates them nicely, and then let's start creating a row of wheat there, a row of potatoes there, and then a row of carrots there. And we can use bone meal to just bone meal the carrots again, and just get a carrot. There we go. And the farm grows nicely. Right, let's see. Is there anything else we need to think about? Let's pop that into there. We don't really need any of that for this time. Let's see. Can I vote today, or is it telling me I have already voted? I think it's probably not going to let me vote again today because I voted it earlier. Is it going to let me do my daily login? Again, I suspect not. Nope. And the daily spinner, I'm assuming, will be the same. Just stop people abusing it, I suppose. Okay, good. And I think I've probably got some dailies already completed, so, you know, I'm not going to do the mini gauge yet. I haven't got the cash, or I'm going to tap the boss. So, let's just see what I mean? Not a good start to our Minecraft world. Breaking the cobblestone generator. And of course, to get into the water. Never mind. Right. Okay. So we have a bit of time. What I'm going to do is I am going to build a new cobblestone generator. So let's get the lava, let's get the water, and I will try and explain this design. Not saying that this is the best design. I'm pretty certain that there are better ones, but this is a good one to start the actual generator itself. So let's build ourselves a base for this to go. I will build it out here. I'm going to build it on dirt. Now it's important to remember that on this server, if you've got the setting fire spreads to off, your items don't burn, which means you can put wood and lava in the same vicinity, and therefore they can interact with each other and they won't burn. So it's probably worth just pointing that out. I will replace the dirt on the cobblestone generator eventually, and I will explain why. It's very similar to how we just managed to break our own cobblestone generator, and that is if you click too far then you end up breaking it all. So let's create a shape like this. It's a T-shape, and then like that. So let's go and get ourselves some wood. There we go. Oh. Here, so that we can, like I said, we're in control of our own destiny when it comes to the seedlings. Let's move them along, and then they'll fall at our feet, and then we can replant them just to keep our farming. There we go. Right. Let's get the saplings and let's replant the saplings. Okay. Right, let's turn this wood into planks. Excellent. Probably a bit overkill, but never mind. Right. Like that. I can't remember how wide. Let's do that there like that. And then we are doing that like that there. Okay, so you're kind of building this sort of shape. Let's just build. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now what we need is we need our stairs. So let's make our lives easier by doing that. So what we want to do is we want to put stairs along here, and the same on, oops. We can actually make this one further back, but never mind. Okay. Right. Okay, so what we're going to do now, and I've just jumped down, is we need to create ourselves an infinite water source, and I'm going to do that in here. Let's do that, and then that, and then in theory, that should create an infinite water source. Take the middle block. Yes, it does. Right. Okay, excellent. Let's... So what we want to do is we want to waterlog. Can I reach? No, of course I can't. Let's get that bucket there. That's really in my way. That I will turn that text off in a second. Do IS settings, and you can turn off help hologram, and that will go in a second. Right, some more water. So what we want to do is we want to waterlog each of these here like that. Okay, good. So now they're waterlogged. Now what will happen is I now get my lava buckets and I'm going to put the lava in these gaps. Now what I do, and this is just me, you don't have to do this, but it's I find it easier for any stray blocks. Let's get rid of these. Any stray blocks is I like to also just surround the edge like that, because blocks do sometimes go awry, and what you can do if you do this is you can put water down here, and what that water will do is that water will push any items that get stuck along. So in theory, and do you know what I'm going to do? And I know I'm already running long on this video, but it's a good setup. I am just going to make this one longer. Stairs. Okay. Right, let's get buckets of water, and I've just realised I am making life so difficult for myself today. I have no idea why. Here we go. Let's try and parkour up. There we go. It wasn't really parkour, it was more jumping, but there we go. I promise that that hologram will disappear. That's the next episode. Right, okay, good. So now what we need to do is we now need to break this and this, is put lava here. What that will do is, as can you see, as the lava flows, it interacts with the water above and it creates the blocks, which is what happens in Skyblocks. So if I then go and put another bucket of lava there, like that, again you can see the blocks are getting closer and closer. There we go, another one there. There we go. Right, now what I can do is I can sit here, hold on my mouse button, and this is a perfect cobblestone generator, which will work to our heart's content. Now you can see the blocks have got stuck. So what I do, or I've done in my versions, is you have to be a bit crafty and get to the end like that. And then put water down there. And what that does is that pushes the items all the way along. Oops. Okay, seem to be stuck. Let's just get ourselves out of here. There we go. Mine our way out. There we go, like that. And I've made this one shorter than it should be. So let's just quickly make that longer by one. And this will cause all the water to spill out. It might not actually. Yeah, it does. Of course it does. Hopefully. There we go. Okay, right. So now what we can do, if we break that block there, the lava should flow one more and create one more set of blocks, which is perfect. That's what we want. Because now we can sit here like this, and any items, watch, will then come directly to our feet. As you can see, any items that get stuck will come directly to us along the water path. And what I will do is I will add a hopper. In fact, I can do that now, just so we get it done. Is will help if I add a shovel. A shovel ready. Pop a hopper there like that. So now what happens is the water flows all the way along, drops the stuff into the hopper, and we will connect that to a chest in the next episode. Okay, so that's kind of it. Trees are growing, cats are growing, crops are growing, cobblestone generator up and running. We've got our sugarcane is also growing, and our lucky block done. So I'm going to call that at the end of episode 1. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said at the beginning, I won't necessarily get to the comments for this for every video, so if you do have any comments, feel free to leave them. I will respond where I possibly can to all comments, and I will definitely take on board your feedback. So that is it for today. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll hopefully see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Goodbye.